Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Yes, sir. Praise Most High Yah for another day. And I got another teaching coming at you. What are these people? Probably wondering why I put, who are these people? You know what I'm saying? And this part one. Yeah. Who are these people? I'm going to be first coming out of the book of Isaiah, chapter 3. These are the people, Judah and Israel, who the Most High was talking to. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you an example of these people, you know, how they the things that they do, these were prophecies on how these people were gonna be, and things that would take place within their society and their culture and things like that. So after this, I want you to judge. You know, you do this, you judge and see who do these the things that's gonna take place within these people lives and everything. You be the judge and tell me who this scripture is talking about. Which this is gonna be part one. Gonna be a couple more parts, but yeah, let's get to it. So first, I'm going to start at Isaiah chapter 3. Isaiah chapter 3. And it goes and it reads at verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, they'll take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread, the whole stay of water, the mighty men, the men of war, the judge, the prophet, the prudent, and the ancient, the captain of 50, the honorable man, the counselor, the cunning artificer, not officer, and the eloquent orator. And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. Okay, as you see, these people, they're going to lose their food, their water, every substance that they have, and they're not gonna have any more captains, no more honorable men, no people that do certain works within their culture. He's gonna take away the princes, which is, you know, princes, kings, princesses, all the royalty within those people. He's gonna take away all their substance. You know, he's gonna take away the art, the orators. That mean he's gonna take away the people that are able to preserve their history and culture and everything. He's gonna do away with all that. Now, who does that? What nation of what people does that sound like? Let's continue. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. Now, who is this people? They're going to be oppressed. These going to be oppressed people. So, everyone by another. So they're going to oppress their own people. Not only the other nations going to oppress the people, but their own people going to oppress them. Okay. The children ain't going to respect the adults or elders, and the people that lack a lot of understanding, they're not going to have any respect for those with a lot of understanding, the people that are honorable, the people that know a lot, the most educated. And when I say educated, I mean the people that know things that are substantive to all the people growth and are wise concerning scripture, concerning history, concerning any subject there is. You know what I'm saying? Things that all the things that are necessary for survival of a people. The person that knows, the people that don't know, they ain't gonna receive the the knowledge from those people. Who does that sound like to you? You tell me. Okay, verse 6. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be our ruler, and let this ruin be under thy hand. In that day shall he swear, saying, I will not be a healer, for in my house is neither bread nor clothing. Make me not a ruler of thy people. Now, if you look at this, what is this saying? This saying that this person gonna be the have, but the have-nots are gonna be looking to them for rulership. You look today, you have some people, they are rich. They got the money. They could help those that don't have, but they won't. They're like, it ain't my problem. Who does that sound like? You look at all the nations. When you have people that has lots of money, lots of wealth and material wealth, a lot of times those that have it, they're gonna reach back and help the other people to bring their whole nation up. But you have a people that they get rich and they like, get your own. You know, I ain't got nothing to give you. You look at that. Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? Okay, now let's go to verse 8. For Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory. Verse 9, they show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they deceive their sin as Sodom. No, Salakia, they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Okay, you remember about Sodom. It was a lot of things that went on in Sodom. But you look at a certain people, they do certain things that took place in Sodom, i.e., the homosexual part, all the wicked sexual deviancies. These people glorified. Who does that? Who is the face of all of that wicked sexual situation? Who do you always see? No matter, they got it in the songs, they got it in the movies. They even, they ain't ashamed. They have no shame of what they do. Who has the certain statement in their language, and it comes from nothing but those people. Ain't no shame in my game. Who are the people that say that? Think about it. Who did it come from? It didn't come but from one specific group of people. They say, ain't no shame in my game. No matter what evil it is, they not ashamed of it. Okay, let's keep going. Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. As for my people, verse 12, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err or to error, and destroy the way of thy paths. Okay, what people on this planet, children oppress them? Okay, let me say it this way. Children go out, beat up the old people, the elders. Children out in the streets, shooting up each other, got the elders scared to go and do anything. Got the elderly man scared to even say something to the young man because they scared it might shoot him or kill him. Tell me who that is. Tell me what nation of people their women rule over them. It's not. It should be becoming clear to you. This is Judah now. This is Judah and Jerusalem the scripture is talking about. What nation of people their women rule over the men? The women rule over the men. Okay, think about it. In most of the households, you look at, just take the United States, for instance. Who have the most single parents? What people have the most single parent households in the United States? Just think about it. I'm not going to tell you who these people are. I'm just going to explain it and go through the scripture. Just a moment. Shalom, T1 Along Wolf.
Shalom, Hondo.
Yeah, I was just explaining coming out of Isaiah chapter 3, and I was just discussing verse 12. I'm going to read it again so you can catch up to where I'm at. But the title of this teaching is, Who Are These People? Now, verse 12 again. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to error, and destroy the way of thy paths. Now, which people on we can just talk about in the United States, but it's a worldwide situation. But just for the United States, this scripture is talking about Jerusalem and it's talking about Judah. What people do you know that their children oppress them, which you got the young man who's going around terrorizing the neighborhoods? The elder man is scared to even say something to him. He oppressing all the people. He going, what people you know go and shoot up their own people and do all this crazy stuff and got the people scared. They're in fear because the young man is oppressing them. Then what people you know that the women are ruling over the men? The women are the rulers. You take the United States, for instance. In the United States, who got the highest amount of single parent households, with the women being the rulers over that household? Who is that? Who got leaders who turn their back on the people, so-called leaders. They supposed to be leading the people. They're supposed to be looking out for the welfare and well-being of the people, but they're just greasing their pockets. It's nobody. It's only one specific culture of people this happening to. But this talking about Judah. This talking about Israel. What are your thoughts on that, T1?
Well, I totally agree with you. It's talking about, most definitely talking about Judah. And I know you said we're not gonna mention who these people are, but if we know who, if we let's just say we're talking about Judah, we gotta also think about, like how you said, the children are oppressing the parents, or and the elder is afraid to talk to the young one. Or you have these different ones who are supposed to be helping their people, but they line in their pockets. This even goes, or the one who's shooting up their own people. This even goes for our judicial, well, for the judicial system, where you have these the same group of people who may have people in armed forces or in policing, and those police are killing their own people just as much as the oppressors are. So they themselves have become just as their oppressors and oppress their own people. Am I
Right,
right? Right.
right, right.
Right. So now here
And
it is. It says, like how you was reading, it says that these women are bear rule over them, but they are their parents' oppressors or whatever. If you can reread that verse for me again.
okay, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Con. So now here it is. You got, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, Salakia. I apologize. But yeah, just like you said, as for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. We even see that in the society right now, how the woman is coming into power. And even with this this where women have rights or whatever, but it's really not women's rights. It's really women's liberty, right? That's really what we are going into right now. It's not a woman having rights. Women always have, well, for the most part, women have had rights before they started this campaign for women's rights. But it's really women being given into more and more liberty. So now here it is. You have these fathers that's not in the households. The women is now bearing rule over these children who are now the oppressors of the people. Okay. So now it says,
Come,
and women rule over them. It says, "O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths." Right. So now here it is. It says, "They which lead thee cause thee the error." That's error. So now we those people, because we don't want to say who those people are. I'm trying to keep myself from going off. But let's say that
yeah,
these people, these Judah and Israel, or yeah, the tribe of Judah and Israel, mainly Judah. These people who lead thee cause thee the error. Who are the people that are leading right now? They are the oppressors, right? And women are the forefront of their campaigns, right? And
right,
they're causing the community of Judah to err more and more and more. You have young men and young women. Let's just say for the men. The men is out here, they going out shooting people, they doing this stuff, and they have an effeminate spirit in them because women rule over them. They don't have the masculine energy, or they don't have the masculine guidance or the masculine discipline to know how to handle themselves. No, they move in emotions. They are very emotional. They're making decisions based off that, and it's decisions that are grave. So now, yes, they have oppressed, but now you also have the young women in Judah who are oppressing. How do they oppress? By oppressing the man with what is that called?
sexually.
Sexually, right? There's sexual oppressions. Then when there's repercussions to be had, now you have them dealing with the judicial system where they're saying, all right, well, I'm gonna put this person on child support, or I'm gonna make this person accountable for a baby that's not his, or I'm gonna give this person a disease, even though it's just a lot of things going on with that. And then when you have the mothers that's telling their daughters, hey, I was wrong, I shouldn't have had allowed you to have this type of liberty or these type of things to go on, they telling their mothers, hey, shut up, don't tell me what to do, this is my time, your time is up. So they oppress their
Right,
mothers, they oppress their mothers. And
right.
there's actually a scripture about a woman giving unto much liberty. So I want to try to get that real quick.
All right. While you get that, I'm gonna go try to go back up and bring you up to par. Just like get your mic right quick. I'm
I apologize.
yeah, it's all good. But yeah, like speaking on this, you know, and when you mentioned about how you have people in government and people in the military, police officers, and all this. Now, you look at when you go back and look at how the Most High said in verse 2, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet, the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50 and the honorable man, the counselor and the cunning artificer, and the eloquent orator. Now, these are people that are leaders. They're supposed to be leading the people. They're supposed to be leading the people, but they also in an oppressive mode themselves. Going back to, and then we look at how how the males are doing when they're going around. They all in their feelings and stuff, all got this feminine energy, just this feminine nature that's on them because being raised without a man in the household. And if a man was in the household, he allowed the woman to rule. So that's why they so emotional. It's like the males are overly emotional and the females lack emotion. They're switching roles. But because you look at it, I've seen somebody post this, and it's true. You look at all the new rappers and stuff, most of their music is they so emotional, talking about love and singing and and talking about and then the females are mostly talking about taking money from dudes and how they gonna do this and that. I mean, it's like the roles have been switched, and that's just how things are today. But the Most High in the scripture said this was gonna happen. It's like men don't have a voice. It's like the women got the voice. They ruling over the whole society. They're ruling over the household, and then they're ruling over, their more leadership roles. Even you go to certain jobs. I noticed this like 15 years ago. I seen how I asked this was he was a head, one of the bosses there. I ain't scared to ask stuff, say stuff. But I said, why does it seem like y'all will put a woman over all the men, but then it seems like, I didn't say this part though, but it seems like you always got a white man that's over her, but she over all the black men to like to make them look like they beneath, they less than a man, and to talk down to them and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? This man told me, well, it's better for the economy. But I asked him that, and that's what he said. T1, you found the scripture yet?
Yeah, I found the scripture, and it goes right into what you were saying, and it actually it supports what you're saying. This is in the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 25. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 22. Do you hear me?
Go ahead.
It says, now you was talking about how the woman is now ruling over the man, and society has it where the woman is now in control. Correct? Well, now here it is
Come.
in verse 22. It says, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. So now these women who are maintaining, they're ruling, they're in rulership. If you look, even when you look into the commercials and the different things on the news, these women who are in power, they're full of anger. They're impudent. They have a way of thinking that's just not logical. And then it says they are much reproach. Okay. Here's 23. It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. This is not only, even though this is speaking specifically towards a woman and her husband, this is talking about the woman towards the man in general. A woman is supposed to be a comfort to a man, but this is not what's going on. And it's taking the courage of the man. It's abating the courage. It's tearing it away.
Right.
So now watch this, what verse 24 says. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. If anybody knows the story of Adam and Eve, Adam had the courage before Eve was created to do everything that the Most High told him. But she abated his courage. She caused him to fall. She caused him to become weak. And through her, sin was the beginning of sin came. So now here it is, verse 25. Because this is what we're going through today. This is how we go back into Isaiah, where it's saying that you have children that are oppressors and the women bear rule over them. The woman has weakened the society of, we're not going to say what people they are, the people of Judah. That's what I'll say. We're not going to say who they are today. But the children of Judah have been weakened by the woman. Now watch this, what verse 25 says. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Okay? So these women are not fighting for equality. They're not looking for something to be equal to. They want power. They want the liberty to gad abroad. Okay? Verse 26, it says, if she go thou not as thou would have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. That's how detrimental the woman is to the society of really any community. Any community. The woman has the power to really weaken the man. And this is a precept on Isaiah and what we're seeing in today's society with the children of Judah and the children of Israel, where the woman is literally destroying the build of it. And now Isaiah is talking about, well, this is what's going to happen when all these things happen. Sirach is talking about how these women move, what it is that they're actually looking for.
Correct. Now, all these things happening, but we're not going to bring up we're not going to say who they are. We're just going to we're going to let you judge for yourself. Are those people that are in that state over there, you know who I'm talking about, does this sound like something that's happening to them? Or does it sound like it's happening to another people who is not called Judah? But we're gonna continue this, and I hate to cut it short, but hey, until the next time, when part 2, look for part 2, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna continue this conversation. T1, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
You got it, Hondo. I can't wait to see part 2. That's all I'm waiting on. Part 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna keep going in until we reach the end of this series. Remember, coming at you, we gonna keep bringing these scriptures. I'm gonna start next time. I'm gonna come from Isaiah chapter 3, and we're gonna go to verse 13 and keep going down. And who are these people? Part 2. Be on the lookout for it. Until then, shalom.
Shalom.
Yes, sir.